Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars.
Cruise Wars Battles, Episode 4. Alright guys, we're back. It's been a couple weeks since Cruise Wars Battle 3, an epic battle featuring Loca moderator Roy Shows versus Adventures Ahead.
Yes.
And who can forget the battle between EECC Travels and Para-DJ?
It was epic.
Well, we've got an interesting battle today, Jenny.
We do.
We've got a battle of the ladies. We've got our big sister in the LocaFam, Ellen from Pennsylvania, going head-to-head with Shipshape Ann.
That's right.
Shipshape Ann, part of the LocaFam, another great YouTube creator. And then we're going to go all the way north across the border, and we're going to have a couple Canadians duke it out.
Uh-oh.
We've got the Steaming Bean versus Traveling with Bruce.
Pretty exciting.
Should be an epic battle. Well, tonight's topic is controversial. We've had our fun with it over in the Lido Loca cruising community, and I'm sure this is going to spark a little more interest this way. But the topic at hand is, should you sneak alcohol on a cruise ship?
A?
Or B?
You get it?
I do get it. There was a collective groan from all the Canadians out there. But anyways, I think it's going to be a good battle. We're going to kick it off. I think we're going to have the people arguing that you should not bring the alcohol on board. We're going to have them argue first, followed by the people that believe that you should sneak alcohol on board. And then make sure you stay tuned till the end. That's where everybody tells how they really feel. The way this works is the topic is assigned randomly, and which way that you're going to argue is assigned randomly. So you might have somebody arguing for sneaking alcohol on board who doesn't believe in it. And you might have the vice versa. You might have somebody who does believe in sneaking on alcohol arguing against it. And so just remember to wait till the end to find out what the people really believe. It's interesting in the comments sometimes. I don't think people understand how Cruise Wars works.
Right.
So, yeah. It's all in good fun. It's a fun way to break down a topic. It's not really for reals.
It's not.
And so before you lose your mind in the comments, try to understand how it works.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to kick it off?
I am ready to kick it off. Let's the battles begin.
Let the battles. You heard it. So first up, we have Ellen from Pennsylvania. Again, our big sister in the LocaFam. So much love for Ellen. She's always looking out for us, and I cannot wait to hear her. She's going to be arguing why you should not sneak alcohol on the cruise ship. All right, I got the official Lido Loca timer. Looks a lot like an iPhone, doesn't it? We're going to give Ellen 1 minute on the clock. Ellen, I hope you're ready. 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah. Your time starts now.
Your time starts now.
Hi, LocaFam. It's Ellen from Pennsylvania, as Tony calls me. I'm here to argue, well, to state my opinion about sneaking alcohol on board. I'm against it. There's no two ways about it. And the reason I'm against, there's a couple reasons, but the biggest reasons are, first of all, the alcohol is not that unreasonable on a cruise ship unless you're like getting completely, blotto. And if you want to, then just do the drink package. The other part about it is that I am not happy to be the bottom suitcase in the outside where they throw suitcases on top of each other to board them on the ship. I guarantee you that if you were bringing alcohol, mine would be the suitcase right underneath yours, okay? And then the 700 suitcases would be right on top of yours. So your cheapo plastic bag or plastic bottle or actually a bottle of booze would break and rain your beverage of choice all over my clothes and my suitcase and any kind of makeup or medical equipment I might have in there. And I'm not really happy with that. So I don't want to have to go wash my clothes the first day I'm on board. And I don't want to have to go out and buy a new suitcase because mine is effectively ruined. And then there's that issue of how I get my clothes off the ship because I have a ruined suitcase. I really don't know why people can't, plan out their beverages. I plan out my gambling and my beverages. It's easy to do. Just like I would do my vacation in the first place. That would be part of that plan. So just follow the rules, as Tony would say, and just pre-plan it. Don't be so cheap.
Your time is up, Ellen. Your time is up.
That's some good arguments right there.
Wow. So a new argument for why not to sneak liquor, it's the luggage angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing laundry your first day. Who wants to do that?
Don't ruin my suitcase by trying some weird way to sneak on luggage.
That's a good one.
I like it. And of course, big points for just following the rules.
Follow the rules.
Whew, I don't know. Ellen's starting out a strong argument.
She came out of the gate running.
I wonder what Shipshape Ann is gonna argue for.
I don't know. Let's see.
All right, Shipshape Ann coming up. We sure do like Shipshape Ann. Go check out her YouTube channel. But don't do it right now because she's going to tell you why you should sneak alcohol on the cruise ship. And, lovely Ann, 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, time starts now.
Yeah, time starts now.
Do I think you should be allowed to sneak alcohol onto a cruise ship? Absolutely. In order for my husband to get the alcohol package, I'd have to buy it too. And I don't drink as much as him. He may drink 5, 6, 7 drinks a day. I may only drink 1. I think it's ridiculous. So the cruise line's going to let me bring on a 12-pack of soda for each person in my stateroom. They're going to let me bring on a bottle of wine. What if I don't like wine? What if I like vodka? What is the difference if I bring a bottle of wine or a bottle of vodka with me? There's no difference. Somebody's going to sneak alcohol on this cruise ship, so why shouldn't it be you? Why shouldn't it be me? Why shouldn't I sneak alcohol if I can get away with it? Have you seen the price that they're charging for a bottle of alcohol on the ship to be delivered to your cabin? A bottle like this, $100 almost. This bottle costs maybe $12 or $13 in the liquor store. Go get you a $12 or $13 bottle of liquor, take your soda on there with you, and have yourself a drink. Don't pay this cruise line more money for alcohol than you have to. That's ridiculous. Hashtag that's ridiculous. Hashtag I'm sneaking it on. Hashtag sneaking it in my bra. Hashtag sneaking it in the Listerine bottle. In the shampoo bottle. Hashtag I'm sneaking it on.
Your time is up, man. Whoa. Man, a strong hashtag game indeed. Hashtag I'm sneaking it on. Jenny, what do you think about some of Ann's arguments?
So, you know, I've heard about putting my phone in my bra, putting my money in my bra, but never my liquor.
Sneak the liquor in the bra, making the strong points that why would you pay $100 for a bottle of liquor when you can get it for $12?
Or just carry it on in your Listerine bottle.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a great battle. Jenny, now it is time for us to pick a winner. Is it Team Ellen from Pennsylvania? Is it Team Ann actually from North Carolina? Who are we picking as the winner today?
We're not picking anybody.
Too close to call. Too close to call, but we will let you guys cast a vote. Who won this first battle of Cruise Wars Battles 4?
Cruise Wars!
Cruise Wars Battles 4. I think I can say it. Who won this first battle? Give it a hashtag Team Ellen or a hashtag Team Ann. Show these ladies some love. Great job. And now on to the next battle. We've got the... I wish I had a great nickname. We got the guys from north of the border getting ready to bring the pain. Scotty the Steamin' Bean versus Traveling with Bruce. First up is Scotty the Steamin' Bean going to be telling us why you should not sneak alcohol on a cruise ship. Scotty, I hope you're ready. 1 minute on the clock. Yeah, time starts now.
Passengers bring alcohol onto the cruise ship? Where do I stand on that? Absolutely not. You know, there's a reason why bartenders are trained to watch the consumption of the people on the customers on the ships. People should not bring alcohol onto the ships. You get some of these dinglings and they party out of bounds. How can you control the amount that they're drinking when they have their own bottle stashed somewhere in their cabin? Meanwhile, if you're going to buy on the ship, the bartender will keep track of how many drinks you have for your own safety. It's common sense, folks. It's common sense. You know, let the food and alcohol be part of the jurisdiction of the cruise line that you're traveling with. You know, it's not too hard to ask. You know, and also, why should you bring booze onto a ship when you just bring it to your cabin? That doesn't seem very sociable. You know, shut inside your cabin, drinking all day. Meanwhile, you should be outside, going out to the bars with other people, chatting to the other passengers, and you know, it's like your local watering hole. You know, it's just more safe that way. You know, bartenders are trained to watch out for, you know, people overdoing it, how many drinks the person is drinking. But if you're going to bring in a whole bottle of booze, who's going to be watching? You know? And also, come on, when you think about it, people are, you know, going overboard. You got to watch out for this. So that's why I believe that, hey, alcohol, buy it at the bar. Don't bring it on the ship.
All right, Steamin' Bean, your time is up.
Your time is up. Wow, Jenny. Steamin' Bean making the argument that you should leave regulating the boozing to the professionals.
Yeah, he's also saying don't be a cabin drinker.
Don't be a cabin drinker. Don't be a ding-a-ling. It's such a strong argument. You know, maybe it's a life-saving thing to not bring alcohol because the ding-a-ling might go overboard. It's definitely a kind of a big brother kind of play. Do you want the bartender watching you saying how much you can have to drink? Maybe that's the only way the ding-a-ling doesn't drink too much.
And you know what? I become a ding-a-ling when I drink. So I want Big Brother to be watching me.
That's right. Strong argument by Scotty. I really like it. Strong argument, Steamin' Bean. Travel with Bruce, you got your work cut out for you. How can you even top the bartender keeping an eye on the people? All right. So glad to have Traveling with Bruce here. Both Bruce and the Steamin' Bean, great YouTube creators. Go check out their channels. They will be linked in the description below along with Shipshape Ann. But first, before we get to all of the accolades, let's hear Bruce tell us why you should sneak alcohol onto a ship. What do you think, Jenny?
All right.
What should we give Bruce?
We should give him 1 minute on the clock.
All right, 1 minute on the clock, Bruce. Yeah, time starts now.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here. Special thanks to Lido Loca for inviting me to make the argument that you should be able to sneak booze on board a ship. I'm Bruce with Traveling with Bruce, and I say what a guy should do is wear a kilt, because you never know what's underneath that kilt and everyone's afraid to look. I say tape on a couple of bottles of rye and vodka on each of your thighs underneath the kilt. They'll never know the difference. Sneak it on board, and that way you'll just save a whole bunch of money. Because after all, these drinks, you know, $6, $8, $10 a piece. Why would you want to pay that kind of money when with a nice bulky kilt you could just bring on, you know, easy two 24-ounce bottles, two 36-ounce bottles. Easily, that'll last you a good couple of days, save you a whole bunch of money on a cruise, and you'll have just a great old time. And think of the stories you get to tell when you get back home to all your friends and relatives, how you outsmarted the cruise lines by sneaking alcohol on board the cruise ship. You know, you could do it the old-fashioned way and just put it in your luggage and put it on your carry-on, but, you know, I say get creative. Be creative, you know. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe pretend that you're a, you know, 350-pound guy and, you know, stuff some padding around your belly, and then just have a couple of bottles stuck in all around your midsection, you know, with padding all around the outside. And don't worry that you don't match the passport photo. You put on some pounds since you had the photo taken. It's no big deal. Just take it on board and enjoy yourself. Save a few bucks. You're not hurting anybody. It's the way to go. Absolutely.
Oh, Bruce, your time is up.
Time is up there.
Your time is up. Wow, I'm having a little problem processing this. Processing this. That's the way they say it up north.
That's right.
Processing. Processing. I'm having a little trouble processing. So Bruce, I like the appeal that Bruce makes. He says, be creative. Anybody can put it in your suitcase. Anybody can put it in your shampoo bottle. but it takes a man to put on a skirt and strap some rye to your thigh. Is that what the man said?
I think he did.
Wow, I thought the steam and beans argument was going to be irrefutable, but now I am in a whole new thought process. I'm in a whole new thought process. I thought I knew all about it, and now I'm in a whole new process. I might get a kilt, Jenny. Hashtag put a kilt on the Amazon order. Wow. Such a strong argument. Jenny, now we have to decide, is it the steam and bean from the north? Is it Bruce from the north, traveling with Bruce? Who won this argument? Who are we going to pick?
Wow, it was super close, and I just can't choose.
Too close to call. Too close to call. Hit the comments below. Is it hashtag Team Bean or hashtag Team Bruce? Who won this argument? And leave a comment below. Be nice to each other. But what do you think? Sneak alcohol on board? Yes. Sneak alcohol on board? No. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Now, Jenny, that's the end of the debate part of the argument.
It is.
And now we are going to spend a few minutes finding out what our guests actually think about the topic. First up is Ellen from Pennsylvania.
Okay, so my reaction for how I really feel. What I said is how I really feel. Honestly, I got the easy end of this argument because I really feel that you don't need to sneak liquor on board. I don't think the drinks are all that expensive unless you're a power drinker. Then just get the ultimate drink package or whatever it is that the ship has. That's what NCL has, the Ultimate Beverage Plan. Just plan it out. It makes no sense. And I do not want your booze on my suitcase or on my... Listen, I only brought a couple pairs of underwear like Tony said. I just can't have that. All right? Listen, I'll see you on the Lido.
All right, Jenny, there was Ellen's reaction. She was able to argue it like she believed. No sneaking alcohol in. Even an old callback to the Man's Packing Guide, a callback to underpants. I don't know what that's about, but all I know is Ellen says, don't mess up her luggage, don't sneak alcohol on board. All right, next up we're going to see how Shipshape Ann, the bra liquor smuggler, actually feels about sneaking alcohol on board.
Stick it in the bra, make it a cup size bigger.
A cup for a cup, that's
right.
All right.
Do I really think it's okay to sneak alcohol on the ship? Absolutely not. It is against the rules. Number one, just follow the rules. Everybody, just follow the rules. If you don't want to pay for the alcohol, then you don't drink the alcohol. If you want to drink the alcohol, you're going to pay for the alcohol. No different than if you were at home going to a bar, going to bowling alley, anywhere, a restaurant. If you want to drink, you're going to pay for that drink. You're not going to sneak alcohol into a restaurant and have it with your dinner. You're not going to sneak alcohol into a bar and have it at the bar with your friends. So it's no different. Just pay for your drink if you want to drink.
All right, so that was Shipshape Ann with some really great
points. So in reality, Shipshape Ann is also against sneaking alcohol on board, but she did a great job arguing for it. Some of those reactions where she was fixing her drinks, so funny. Such a great job, Ann. But in the end, reminding us to follow the rules, live life like you do in the real world. You're not sneaking alcohol around. So good truth-telling by Ann, and good job arguing the opposite side.
Absolutely.
All right, Jenny, on to Scotty, the Steam and Bean. Let's see if he is for or against sneaking alcohol on board in real life.
Okay.
Where do I really stand for bringing alcohol onto the ship? Well, you know, I'm traveling this summer, and it's going to cost me a pretty penny. I'm dishing lots of money to the cruise line, and unfortunately, Norwegian won't allow me to take any alcohol onto the ship. Not even a small bottle of wine, not even pop, not even drinking water. You know, that's just nickel and diming. And I don't see the problem with if someone wants a bottle of wine, you know, celebrating a birthday or anniversary, and they have a bottle of wine that they like, that they could buy at home, go for it. I think it's just a little bit of gouging of nickel and diming. You know, these ships, They are buying, a lot of them are buying cheap wine, handing out free, really cheap champagne at the art shows, and, you know, people are going for their product. So they're making a good penny off of selling mediocre wine for a hefty price. So yeah, you know what? People are giving a lot of money, spending a lot of money to cruise, and why not just let the passenger bring on maybe, you know, a minimum of, or sorry, maximum of bottle or two onto the ship, and keeps everyone happy. And it's good for business, because pretty soon, even though the industry of cruising is very healthy at the moment and it's rising to record numbers, still there's going to be a threshold when people might be a little bit tired of the nickel and diming. So why not allow a bottle or two to come aboard?
All right, Jenny. Well, the Steamin' Bean in real life, almost throwing back to when there was prohibition in the United States. He said, if you lock it down, people are gonna go around the rules, and you know, it's a good argument.
Absolutely.
People get tired of being nickeled and dimed, overcharged for everything, and the Bean said he might take some on incognito, on the down low.
Well, I mean, I agree with him. They should allow at least a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I guess that was Norwegian he was talking about. Mm-hmm. No wine, no soda, no water. You're really at the mercy of their prices. It's yeah, something's going to have to give, because I think people are going to push back. And if you really want to address people sneaking alcohol on, allowing zero to come on, even in the form of a bottle of wine, I think plenty of people are going to sneak it on. Mm-hmm. All right, well, now we know what Scotty thinks and the rest. The only person we haven't heard from is Bruce from Traveling with Bruce. Bruce, take it away. Tell us how you really feel.
All right, well, that was a lot of fun. The great debate, Cruise Wars. I love being on Cruise Wars here on Lido Loca, talking about whether or not it's a good idea to bring booze on board a cruise ship. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't try to sneak booze on a cruise ship wearing a kilt or a fat suit or anything. If they allow you to bring aboard a bottle of wine per adult, do that. Absolutely. If you can bring on some, you know, some sodas or some Red Bulls or whatever kind of energy drinks you like, nothing wrong with that either. I'd take the advantage of that offer for sure. The other way I'd go is grab a cruise where there's a drink package included in the fare, especially if it's a good deal. This year, 2018, this summer and fall, you can go on the MSC Seaside, brand new ship, balcony suite. You're talking about $750 for the balcony, but it includes a $250 drink package as part of the fare. So if it's $700 for the cruise, less $250, you're paying $450 for a balcony on a 7-day Caribbean cruise on essentially a $1 billion cruise ship. Not a bad deal. I've heard from cruisers who've been on the ship and have had that deal. Very happy. Get the drink anywhere they want on board. They were very pleased with the service. Something to look into. Anyway, that's what I would do. Otherwise, if you're on a 7-day cruise anyway with any cruise line, and it's let's say it's a Caribbean cruise, for example, and you've got 3 stops during the 7 days, you can buy alcohol at shore prices for those 3 days. And so if you're off the ship for 6 hours, from say 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon, you'll have a couple drinks on shore, 4, 5, or 6 beers, whatever you want. You may not drink as much in the evening then, and you won't spend as much on the cruise ship otherwise. So, you know, check it out. Look at a drink package yourself. Buy one before the cruise even starts, or look for one that's included in your fare. There's a couple of options for you. Anyway, thanks again for putting me on Cruise Wars. I really enjoyed it. I'll see you next time on Traveling with Bruce. See you guys. Bye for now.
Well, thank you, Bruce. We sure do appreciate you being here. Bruce, so Bruce is again sneaking on liquor, but really a couple great call-outs. That's where the value of Bruce's channel comes from. He has a lot of good insight on cruising. Go check him out. But I really like the idea. A lot of people are super loyal to their cruise line, which I respect. You put the time in, you get the perks. But yeah, Bruce is saying maybe you can go find a deal where you can get your drinks included for free, and I think it's pretty wise. I think I would try out MSC. I've never been on it. I think I would try it, maybe to take advantage of something like that.
Absolutely.
I also like the idea that, hey, if you're looking to get your drink on, maybe make that part of your port visit. You know, just go sit at a Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville or Senior Frogs like we did, and you can get your drinks for quite a reduced price.
Absolutely. A tequila tasting.
Tequila tasting, so many options.
That's right.
But hey, great battles. Again, let's call them out. Ellen from Pennsylvania, our big sister from the LocaFam. Shipshape with Ann, also a vital member of the LocaFam. And even the Steam and Bean, you'll find him as part of the LocaFam. What I'm trying to tell you is over on Facebook, there is the Lido Loca cruising community. That's where the LocaFam lives. Come and interact with all these people. So much knowledge. And Bruce, an honorary member, and so much good stuff coming out. So thanks to all those guys. Make sure you go and check out their channels and everything they got going on. All the links are in the description below. And Jenny, I think that's going to wrap it up.
Yes.
For Cruise Wars Battles 4.
It was phenomenal.
It was great. We appreciate you guys stopping by. We hope you like this content. If you do, please slap a thumbs up on it. Be on the lookout for Cruise Wars Battles 5. And once again, my name's Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca. And until the next time,
we'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye.
Bye.